We back with another one. Some breaking news coming from Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. about his return. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the boxing clinic. Y'all know what it is. And after one of the biggest Mexican clashes, recent memory, Canelo and Triple G, Chavez Jr. sounds like he will be returning to the ring November 11th versus Anthony the Dog Dirrell. Now, Anthony Dirrell was supposed to face Callum Smith, in September, I think. Anthony Dirrell didn't want to enter the World Boxing Super Series tournament. He tried to move the venue with Callum Smith from Los Angeles to his hometown of Flint. Callum Smith wasn't going for it. Said his family and his team, everybody that was supporting him, had their flights and hotel booked. And all of a sudden, he pulled out of the fight and joined the World Boxing Super Series tournament. Eddie Hearn, I think that's his promoter, or whoever promotes Callum Smith, tried to get that. I think it is Eddie Hearn. Tried to get that fight to be part of the World Boxing Super Series, like the rest of the Al Haymon fighters and top rank fighters. Anthony Dirrell turned it down, and the reason he turned it down because his brother got fucked over there in Europe by Carl Froch, and there was going to be no chance of him really getting an American fight in the World Boxing Super Series past the first round. So Callum Smith was pump faking. He easily, his people that was coming with him got accommodated away from all that shit, the flights and the hotel bullshit he was talking. He just didn't want to fight Dirrell in his hometown. I can't blame him. But this is the tweet by Chavez Jr. I don't know why Sergio Martinez is in there. In Spanish, basically November 11th, Los Angeles. Chavez Jr. taking on Anthony Dirrell at the Forum, 168. Should be a better weight from him. But the one thing that bothers me about that is Anthony Dirrell could have just fought Callum Smith in LA and got it over with. He wanted to try to move the venue because I think he thought Callum Smith was a threat. Then apparently he got injured versus David Benavidez. He didn't want to fight Benavidez. He was scared to fight Benavidez. I believe he was scared to fight Callum Smith, and two guys that just had, to me, underperformed in both of their last fight that he could have beat. These guys are timid and scared in this era, scared to test themselves. Both of them guys are young enough, up and coming guys that hadn't stepped up in the competition to the level that Dirrell had in his career. And Dirrell got spooked by the hype. To me, I believe he faked the injury. His brother is soft as Charmin tissue that's wet. And Anthony would seem as the tougher one that survived cancer. Now he's following suit by being soft with his brother. By doing that. Because it wasn't no injury. It was no injury. He was scared to fight Callum Smith. He was scared to fight David Benavidez. Both guys that he could have easily took out, in my opinion. Because they was both overhyped. They never stepped up in competition. And that is what it is. But him taking on Chavez Jr. is a good fight for him financially. He's going to be behind that cue ball off rip for the simple fact that he's fighting in LA, and that's a Mexican dominant city and venue. It's close to the Mexican border, close to Texas, and LA has a large Hispanic population. If you'd have went on with Callum Smith, he probably wouldn't have made the money that he was supposed to make, but he would have got the benefit of the doubt. In a decision, if it went to a decision, my bad, I'm tripping. If it went to a decision with Callum Smith, he would have got more of the benefit of the doubt. We seen Chavez Jr. fuck, what was it, John Zivic, whatever it was, at LA, when a lot of people thought, or Sebastian Zivic, whatever it was, thought that Chavez Jr. beat him. And Chavez got the nod, and Anthony Dirrell better come in there and try to knock Chavez Jr. off, because it's going to be difficult for him to get a decision. But, Chavez Jr. ain't shit special. I expect Anthony Dirrell to outclass him and beat him up. Sometimes, he don't let his hands go like with Badou Jack. If he ain't confident that he can land, he's one of those dudes that's judicious with his punches. Every punch he throws with authority and to knock you out. But if he ain't confident he can land, he ain't going to throw. He ain't going to touch you to find the distance. He want to throw with authority. He want to land. And for Chavez Jr., he always get like a 10th, 12, 15 chances at life. And the same thing with Canelo Alvarez. Those Mexican guys and those popular Eastern European guys, they get chance after chance after chance. You talk about American fighters, you know, they get one loss. You know, people write them off like their career is over with, you know. So Anthony Dirrell got to take this shit serious. He got to bounce back. Possibly he could be in line for David Benavidez rematch because he's high ranked up in there. And he just got to take this shit serious, in my opinion. You know, he got to come out here and knock this guy out, which is very possible with some body work and his power to the head. You know, because he can put himself right in position in the thick of this division again, and at the top of this division once again. But he going to be starting off behind the 8 ball in this fight on points. I'm telling you that right now. And let's see if he make the right decision. Let me know what y'all think about this fight. We gone.